Hello there, my name is Richard. The first time seeing my channel, I used to review cartoon series, anime series, on Suppany, Computer Random, and today we talk about Ultraman Season 2. And I have to say, this season was pretty good, because it did change a little bit. Like, the first season was all about the understanding what is Ultraman, and the things the Ultraman is doing is the right thing, or the wrong thing, or this is more like a legacy thing. And that was sort of interesting, at least the first season. Season 2 is sort of trying to unite the whole team, to understand each person's ideas of justice and how they execute that. Even that some of the characters, I like to say, are kind of unlikable. There's some you just want to hate. Like one of the big example, Oroboshi, he's sort of bloodthirsty in a way, because sometimes how he act like I have to follow the rules because the rules state this. But he's sort of aggressive, mean-spirited, like an asshole. But at the same time, you understand why he became so cold, because how much work he had to do, how much protection he must do. You understand them, but at the same time, I kind of respect that. They have that sort of kind of Vegeta slash Bakugo kind of issue. They're unlikable at first, but you kind of understand and respect the ideals they have, but at the same time I still disagree. And I think that's the best thing about this version of Ultraman. Some characters you really like, some characters you don't, but at the very end you can see their respective. You understand what they're doing, and to me you have to applaud that they actually did it. In fact, I'm wondering, do you feel they respect each character's idea the best way they can, even if you think they're actually wrong? Comment down below, let me know. There's also another character I don't like is Kuru, but once more, I can understand why he acts this way. But all of that, this is two characters I don't really jive that well, but I understand why they act that way. Now, Season 2, they do introduce a new character called that he's the one who kind of come out of New York trying to understand the disappearance, because that's sort of the story goes. There's this new alien eraser make people disappear for some apparent reason you really don't know why, till later on, and you find out the reason why they doing this is because they kind of need to, because they need to take their energy of some people so they can survive. They do this for hunger, and I think that's sort of interesting, because they're not malicious, they're just desperate. But of course, even worse, they're not the ones in charge. This was another secret organization behind the scene called the Black Star. They're the one who sort of influenced them to do this sort of horrible things, because they're that desperate. But you really don't know where their end goal is, because what happened at the end, because Black Star died, but he wanted to die. And that's kind of give more questions, like what is the end game of everything here? Like what is the next domino to fall? And you see this all different Ultraman trying to figure it out, but at the same time how each one of them have a different idea of what to do. They're sort of working it out how they go into it, and sometimes they don't like each other, they disagree. You see this sort of not yet fully kind of compromise, complete the characters kind of deal. Like you not see their camaraderie, in other words. And I thought that's sort of interesting, that just slowly building their relationship and their team efforts. And I enjoy that. It sort of makes sort of more sense, more believable, because there's sometimes you see this special force team and they all of them just forcing your face, and one episode you're supposed to all like them, but at the same time that's sort of hard to do. And I think it's part of the smartest thing you must do with this type of show, especially with Kotaro, because he's basically the new Ultraman. You can understand why he was sort of searching them, that sort of curiosity, wondering what happened to the other people. His girlfriend got captured, this case killed, if that was sort of true, because I'm not 100% she died completely or not. That sort of kind of vagueness kind of give you more curiosity, because you don't know she's half hybrid, half alien, and Kotaro trying to understand that because he's also half alien, half human. But once more, he's sort of his turn to understand why you should become Ultraman. Especially you meet another Ultraman called Jack, that he was there on the first season, but he also was sort of the type of guy that you want some answers or some results, called Jack. He's the one who got the information. But once more, doesn't mean he tells you anything you exactly need, because Jack has his own sort of mission that he only does things because he needs to do them. It's more like a hush-hush type of character. Like, he doesn't give you a straight answer because he doesn't need to give you an answer. And I think that's sort of kind of difficult to relate to other Ultraman because they also have issue about Jack, the things he does. And I think that's what this show is sort of interesting, because it's all about to we trust this other character, or we trust this other Ultraman. And I found that sort of interesting, how each Ultraman trusts the other one, but the next to them they don't trust. Especially they have no idea what's actually going on with Black Star and the organization of Science Patrol main leader, the one who sort of pointing the direction what you must do and what you must do. That's sort of aware like something is not right here, but they don't know what. We just need to wait to see what happens next, and that is sort of hard to do because usually you get too bored or characters become too unlikable. It could be a lot of little things that you have to be very meticulous how you should write a character or sort of scenario, but at the very end I felt everything just fits right. I mean, you have some moments you completely disagree, but at the end it does deliver, especially if you're an Ultraman. In fact, if you are an Ultraman fan, how you felt about this series? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Tell me down below. Let me know. I really got nothing else to say. Just thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.